Okay, welcome back. I am pissed. I'm annoyed.
I've been looking for you.
You again.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay, fine, hurry up.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Good. Right. Basically, I did all this, actually finished, did a little roundup, then pushed the wrong button, and instead of saving the recording, I deleted it. Or it just didn't save it. And it's like, I have to drive you mad.
Some are saying
So I'm just lucky.
have been seen in Skyrim.
Oh, shut up. I'm just lucky that I had a save in the right place. I can come back and do this. Castle there, trapped in a swirly vortex of swirliness. Oh. Why are you running at it and trying to punch it? Here, mate.
You survived. You have it then? Let's hope it's as powerful as the Sijiks believe it to be.
Can't see your face. It's too dark. So, yeah. Where's the woman? Where's Mirabelle?
She didn't make it. When it was clear we were going to have to fall back, she stayed behind and made sure the rest of us were all right.
Oh, why are you all the way out here?
Look for yourself. Ankano's power is growing. We can't crack whatever magic he's using to shield himself. I hope your trip to Labyrinthian was worth it.
Okay, well, let's go.
I'll be right behind you.
Let's get in there. Sorry, I made that same joke last time. I just, you know, I am just so cheesed off that it's like, oh. Well, I don't need to charge it. It's just right. Take my shiny new staff.
I'll be amazed if any of us survive this.
You shall let me pass. See? It works the other way too. That joke I didn't make last time. I was debating it, but now I did. So hee 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 hee. How did you get in here before me? How did you do that? Seriously? Oh. Not that impressive a force field if people can just wander in. Honestly. Oh. Excuse me. Sneezing. Right. High Elf, who was clearly a bad guy the entire time.
You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it? Ha! I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me.
The staff! Use it on the eye!
Enough!
Right, well, I'm using this on the eye.
Still you persist? Very well. Come then. See what I can do now. Where'd you come from?
He is actually fairly powerful with some of the stuff he's doing. And not immensely powerful, but you know. Hang on, so the magical aspect is hey, I think kill him. Ha! Not really much of a threat at all, are you? Oh, fine. I will gas you down too with my flamey justice flame. So, that was surprisingly easy. And the magical aspect thing killed him. I didn't even have to. Don't think I did much in the way of any real damage. Right, Gandalf wannabe.
I knew you could do it.
So, what do we do now?
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the Eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
Oh, well. We can just teleport in. I suppose he might well do.
Now what's going on?
Hey, Quananir.
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
Hang on, like a week ago I joined. I've not even had any tests. They've shown me how to use a ward, and by technicality, I learned how to summon a fire aspect, a sort of flame atronach, just to get through the door. So it's not. And now you're like, oh yeah, you want me in charge. Typical. Well, what do we do now?
The Eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Ancano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it, for now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
Okay, well, thank you. Oh, look, you got your mates. Here we go. Look at it though. Hang on. Well, they stole my shiny ball.
You've done it. The college is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Psijics are right. There's no one more deserving to be Archmage, in my opinion. Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
You do realise only like 2 days ago that your actual the Archmage actually died? I doubt anyone's cleared out his room. It's really quite, you know. Right, well.
Take care now.
Well, thank you. Right, so I'm going to go up to the Archmage room
Good to see Skyrim
and
still has
put
such
together
fine people.
a little
You'll give an old man
ending
hope.
video. I say ending video. A little thing to kind of cap this off, and I'll see you in a bit. Right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the last part of this. This is the College of Winterhold quick wrap up. So, I think, if I'm going to be very honest, that my thoughts on this are disappointment. Now, I really enjoyed the Mages Guild stuff in Oblivion, and that's the game I'm going to have to compare this to because this is the sequel to Oblivion. Now, to get into the Mages Guild in Oblivion, for those who don't know, you've got to go through the 7 cities, do the Mages Guild, go to the Mages Guild Hall in each place, do a mission for the person who was running that guild hall, so you could get their letter of recommendation, because you needed all 7, so you could actually go to the Mages Guild main area in the Imperial City to actually start doing the Mages Guild quests. There was a lot there. It built up that you would go and meet all these people in these various places, so you'd have an idea of what's going on. So when storyline elements came in later on, you had more of an investment and an impact in what you were doing. And that's on top of the fact that you had like what 11 missions or so as part of the main mission for it. You know, it was a whole thing. This, It's like, you know, you find out the College of Winterhold is where they do magic. You go there. To get in, you've got to just do a spell. A spell. Now, the game starts you off default with 2 spells, Healing and Flames. You can pick up the rest pretty quick. You can get sparks as well in that as you're escaping from Helgen. And then anything else you can just buy from books on the way and pick it all up like that. And so it doesn't have as much investment, because there's what, 4 missions in this, and 4, maybe 5 missions depending on how you want to define it. And if I'm being honest, one of those missions was go to a fortress that has evil wizards in it, kill them to get a book back, and that's it. It's like, okay, that's fine as a mission if it was like 1 of 15, but it's not. It's like 1 of 5. It's like, is that the best you've really got? There is so little developed in this story that's like, you know, now I'm sure people can correct me in the comments, like the bigger Skyrim fans out there who know more about this, but you know, you go to Labyrinthian, that's the mission we just did, to get the Staff of Magnus. Okay, then you're seeing ghosts of like other mages from the college who went there with the Archmage back when he was younger, before he was Archmage, and it's like, okay, how did that go? What happened with all that? Why are you showing me these ghosts? What is the payoff for any of it? Well, there isn't any. Ultimately, there is no reason to any of that. Now, there may well be something. I'll look it up when I do a proper review of this game once I've finished all of the bits for it. But even so, it's kind of like, if there isn't, it feels like there's nothing going on. There's nothing in this story to make it compelling. And you've got a really good idea. You've got the Eye of Magnus, which is basically one of 3 relics from the gods, from like the things above Adra. You know, they are a big deal, and you have 2 of them, the Eye of Magnus and the Staff of Magnus, in this game. It's like, surely there should be a lot more resonance for this. Now, and the thing is, there isn't. It's kind of like, okay, we found the eye, and you got a great story in here, but let's take this, right. Mirabella dies, right? She dies, but you only speak to her once, and that's at the beginning. Sorry, no, you speak to her twice. Once at the very beginning, as part of your introduction to the college and where you sleep. The second time, as part of like finding out where the Labyrinthian is. So it's not. Sorry, no, it's about finding the Synod monks. It's like, so. It's kind of, well, why am I doing this then? It's like, her dying doesn't mean anything. It means nothing at all. Now, again, it's like, you've got a lot of potential here. You've got sort of like people messing with things that they didn't know about, or are far beyond what they can deal with. Sort of powerful relics that, you know, this world has kind of still got, and you're not sure what to do with. It's like, it was very Arcano as the bad guy was very obvious from the beginning. There was no way that he wasn't the bad guy, you know? And it's like, okay, fine, if you're going to be that sort of brazen about it, he's the bad guy. But then by the same token, it's like, well, he's not an intimidating bad guy. As you saw in this very video, he got killed by a magical aspect. I think I hit him, what, twice with magic? You know, Tolfdir went down like a sack of potatoes. So he's got something, but that magical aspect just wiped the floor with him. Okay. Don't know if he's supposed to be that easy, but he was. This story feels like there should have been a lot more to it. Maybe there was. I'll do some research into it. But it felt like there was a lot more that they never did anything with. Like the Sijic monks. bringing them in, you brought them in right from the beginning. And so if you're bringing them in, you've got to be doing something good with it, and they didn't. They did nothing with it. And now we have a story. Well, we have a very lackluster story with little payoff. It's not very interesting, and it doesn't feel like, you know, okay, I'm the Archmage of the college. Great, what does that mean? It means nothing. You know, being the leader of the companions, you know, it feels like it means something. You know what? That's not even true. That doesn't even feel like it means anything. It's kind of, with the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild quest lines, it feels like there is a reason to do them. You know, it's like, if you didn't have to come up here, well, you know, if you didn't have to come up here, I believe as part of the mainline quest to get hold of the Elder Scroll, to at least find out the information to find out where to get hold of an Elder Scroll, it's kind of, you wouldn't need to come here at all. I would not bother making the journey. And even then, it's kind of, I redo the Mages Guild, the college missions when I do a playthrough of Skyrim, mainly because they're quick and easy to do. None of this was hard. I think this goes over like sort of like 4, maybe 5 parts out of like the 25, 26 that we've got up for all this. Not exactly, you know, a full-on bit of thing, is it? And like I said, the name of the game for this thing was disappointment. You had so much potential here, and a lot of it just wasn't used. I don't know if there was just lots cut out. I don't know if if this is what they genuinely thought was best, or maybe there was like some gameplay bugs and problems so that they couldn't use the other stuff. Because even then, some stuff like that happens every now and again. You know, they write a story and it doesn't make enough sense, or you know, you can't make it work the way you want to because of limitations of the game and the technology and all that. You know, I can deal with that. I can, but you know, by the same token, you can still cut down or adjust the story to make it more compelling. You know, I don't want busy fetch quests of running one place to the other just to go and do fetching. But by the same token, it's kind of like 4 or 5 missions. It's did not feel like it was worth the time, being honest. Yeah. Well, moving on now. In terms of moving on, so what we're going to be doing next is, I think we're actually going back to the main story, because we've got no side missions or side story bits and pieces, like the Thieves Guild or the Civil War or the Dark Brotherhood. That's it. Open to us yet, or at least they're open to if you just go to the places to get them. But we're not playing the game like that. So now that we've become the leader of the College of Winterhold, we're now going to revisit doing some main missions, unless something opens up on the way, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you all next time. Enjoy yourselves. And this is Archmage Sean or Sean D. Seeing you next time.